What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome to some Forza Horizon 5, and yes, I know my game still looks like caca, big caca, but I wanted to make this video because something big just happened, right? Big for me anyway. Something very big for me just happened. If you guys remember a few years back, I mean, I even made a video kind of revisiting the event. In Forza Horizon 4, I did actually end up getting first in the world on one of the events, and I also got third in the world, or second in the world, or whatever it was, for another one. That was back in, obviously in Forza Horizon 4, with a car that had just come out on a PR stunt that again has kind of just come out. I think it's been out for maybe like a week or so, or a couple of weeks at that point, and nobody really kind of, like, people experimented, or maybe it wasn't even a week, maybe it was even less than that. People experimented, but nobody really got it down just right. And on that event, like I said, I managed to get first and then second on a different event, or third on a different event in the world, which is pretty sick. It was like first out of like 30 or 40,000 people or whatever it was. It's pretty cool. It was like it was a really good like achievement for me. It was really, really good. And now since then, obviously, I've done some interesting videos, and I've tried to get, you know, as high as possible on the leaderboards, and I've done a lot of different types of you know, leaderboard stuff in the game. But recently, if you've watched any of the most recent videos where I've been kind of messing around with these trials from the Forza leaderboards Discord server, then you know that I've been obviously attempting to do a bunch of these in the actual world. So now I've shown you guys the rank 10 ones, which are supposedly the easiest ones, in one of the previous videos. So if you watch that one, they know exactly what I'm talking about, and you also know why my game looks like this if you watch one of my previous videos again. So this is, it's kind of like a lore behind all this as well. But if you've noticed by the title and the thumbnail of this video, I did manage to squeeze myself in top 10 in the world. But this is now completely different to what it was before, because it's top 10 in the world in 2025. The game is over 3 years old now, right? I've put myself in a really, really high position in the world after the game has been released for like 3 years. So this is a much bigger feat than, you know, when I ended up getting first in the world on Horizon 4. Like, it is much bigger, when I tell you. So the event that I've done it in is this one, the Swamplands speed trap. As you can see, I managed to squeeze myself with 275 miles an hour on this. Now, you may be saying, how the hell are you done 275 miles an hour? If you're a casual player, if you're a competitive player, you know exactly how I've done it. But basically, you need as much of a run-up as you possibly can. Now, this is an ugly one, let's just put it that way, to try and get done. Because the run-up is through this swamp, right? There's like a whole area here where it's just full of trees and then more trees. So basically what I've done is I tried to go as far back as possible. There's a few different run-ups. The one thing that I've done as well on this, I'll show you as well, by the way. I'm not just going to say what it is. But basically, this was on one of the rank 3 events, which is supposed to be very difficult. And it is difficult, right? I mean, it is hard to do, but it's not impossible to do. None of these are impossible to do. People have done them before. So if someone has done, this is how, like, what my outlook is like on these events, right? I know they're hard to do, and that's the whole point. They're supposed to be a challenge, but if someone else has done them, it means I can do them. That is kind of what my mentality is for doing these. So as you can see, I have to navigate my way through that shit, also the shit behind me, and try and squeeze myself on this little bit of road here, which then I can grip up and go and hit the speed trap that's here. So let me show you guys this positioning in the world, which is kind of ridiculous if you look at it like this. So I'm gonna go over into the actual world leaderboards. There's 5 million scores here. Now I know a lot of the scores down are still gonna be like, you know, people just kind of mess around and kind of just driving through it, but there's still people that have tried it, of course, with different cars. You can see people using Sesto Elemento because they haven't really figured out the way to do it, you know? Like, I mean, people have been, you know, sending it through the woods anyway and trying to get as fast as possible, but it's still a difficult one to try and get correct and to do properly. So the way to do this one, you have to do it in the Koenigsegg, because the Koenigsegg is the fastest car in this game. Obviously, you need a lot of speed, but it's also really, really good off-road. So if you have a really, really good tune, you need to start all the way back here, and then, yeah, like I said, navigate your way at speed. Like, by the way, this is trying to, like, not, like, you need to keep your speed up as much as you possibly can. And this is doing it like 240 miles an hour through the woods here. And then trying to squeeze your way between all these trees. This is pretty much what my run-up was, by the way. Exactly like this. Except obviously much, much faster. break these walls. You need a lot of rewinding, by the way. A lot of rewinding, because you have to go in, break walls, come back. It's same with the woods as well. You have to go into the woods, break everything, and then, you know, go back again. Just rewind and then go through like a kind of like an empty, you know, little farmland area here. So all these logs and everything, you have to get out of the way, and then you rewind, and you have to do this again over and over and over again until obviously you have a clear path. And this is pretty much what my run-up was like. So you kind of just come down this way. There's an area here which kind of brings you slightly downhill, which is kind of how I did this. I think it's slightly further to the right, if I remember correctly. It's like this way. It's from this hill. This is what I did. So I came down from this hill, and then came down at an angle, kind of turned a little bit, so I could then cross over on the road. So again, this is in the Koenigsegg, by the way, doing this at pace. And there's, I think, these set of trees here, these two here. And then I tried to position myself as close to the right tree as possible. But I'm doing this at a, first of all, with a completely different car that I should be doing this in. So it's kind of like this. This is kind of the angle that I took. Obviously much faster. And then, you know, try to hit the trees. And then skip pretty much the road. You need to land, if you're landing at speed as well, you need to land in a much higher gear because then you keep up your speed. Try to land sideways as well. And there's two big gaps in the trees, right? If I can somehow catch it and pause it. Oh, no. That's not it. I was going to catch it and go into photo mode, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay. And I'm pressing the wrong button because I'm an idiot. There we go. Perfect. So if I go all the way back out here, coming down from this like ridge or this hillside, you can see right here, this position, there's a big gap in these trees which you can see goes really, really far in, right? I mean, like, you can skip a lot of it if you go this way. And there's another one over here which looks easier, but it's actually a little bit more difficult to control because as you're coming in from the angle of the mountainside, like from the hillside, sorry, behind me, it's just a little bit strange to send it in. Obviously, there's more gaps here, but these, obviously, you can see are a lot more stuck. But these ones go really, really deep and really, really far in. So what I did is I aimed for this one here, and I aimed at this angle here. So kind of like this. And as you can see, a really, really long straight line. Tried to obviously dodge this tree and then this tree as well. This is exactly the line that I've done. Going this way, obviously breaking all this stuff. I am out of range. I should probably go with the drone cam. Drone cam is probably the easiest one to show you guys. The only problem with drone cam is that it is going to stay at nighttime if I do this. So it's not going to be as efficient. So like I said, the gaps in the trees, which end up, I've lost them. It needs to be at a very specific angle where you can see the actual gap. Okay, I think it's like this. Yeah, it's here. So it's this gap and this gap. So go through here. This is kind of what I did. And then I forced myself to go over to this side. Like this. Skip through all these. Obviously break as much as I possibly can. And then end up on the road here. And then I think I tried to position myself on the right side of this tree somehow. I mean, it's hard to do because there's obviously trees and stuff in the way. But try to position myself on the right side of that. Break the wall. And then kind of skip across this like little dirt path. And then as you land like here, you kind of have like a very clear shot of the actual speed trap. So that's pretty much what I've done. Obviously I did it in a Koenigsegg, and that was the fastest way to do it. I'm not going to show you guys how to do it because it's going to take a long, long time for me to clear all of this and do all of that. So that's kind of what I wanted to show off, is that I managed to squeeze myself into top 10 in the world on this one. And I'll show you guys all the actual legit players that have done this. Okay, and starting off at 989 is Travis. Travis did a 282.69. This is the world record event for this. You can see the amount of cheaters as well scattered in between all these legit scores. But yeah, Travis is the world record holder for this, which is very, very sick. If we go down until we find our very first RFND player, there you go, Pumped Sand. He is in second place. And if I keep going down, you'll be able to find another one. It is the one person that got me on all these, Dom. He's in third place. Then I scroll down a little bit more to 278.53. I have the screenshot of it. Yep, there you go. Lord Georgian. He is in fourth. And then you go down a bit more. Everyone's like kind of scattered between all the cheaters on the leaderboards here, which is funny to me. It just looks weird. Sharku, 277. He is in 5th. And then again, a bunch more R&D players. 6th. Keep going down slowly. 7. Big Lamppost, 8. 9th for Lunar. And then me, 10th. Top 10 in the world. Pretty sick, isn't it? Now, for the second part of this video, because I didn't want to like leave you guys high and dry, basically with no proper gameplay, I'm going to try and beat another one of these rank 3 events, and it's this. This is the drift zone that I need to get a lot higher in. Personal best, it says 257. I need to get myself quite a bit higher than that. As you see, Dom got 265, and then Verlex also got 265 as well. I think, if I remember correctly, I need to get 262. So let me check real quick exactly what I need to get. 261. I need to get 261,000 points to be able to pass this event. Dom also said to try sim damage. I don't know what that does really, but I mean I'll give it a shot. I might as well. Alright, I need to get used to drifting again with this thing. I mean, it's not really that difficult. I just need to kind of just get used to it again, because I've been racing a lot and I've been doing a bunch of stuff like off-road and rallying and all that. So I need to get good lines again, and I need to try and do this properly. So the thing is, here I can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I can give you guys some content, some really good content, hopefully, some enjoyable content, and also I can give you guys, or I can give these guys proof that I've actually done the event, because this is how it works. You have to record what you've done. You know, that's how this works. You send in recorded proof of what you've accomplished, and then you can progress forward to the next set of challenges. I'm really intrigued because I've never I've never asked what the sim damage actually does. So I'm guessing, is it for tire wear? Is it just really good for your tires wearing out? You can actually stay sideways for longer, or what's the dealio here with this? What exactly are we achieving with sim damage? That's what I'm assuming anyway. That is what I'm assuming. Oh god, way too wide, way too wide, way too wide. Stay a little bit closer to the inside, just a little bit though. Oh my god, I didn't expect to be so close to the thing. I had to transition just a tiny bit earlier. Maybe here. Lots of power, lots of oomph. Boom, we're fully sideways. Nowhere near the actual flags. Destroy all the flags, be fine. 253, that is crap. Oh, we'll improve. We will improve. Don't you worry, boys. I feel like this is one of the easiest ones as well, because I'm actually not that bad at drifting in this game, so I feel like this is going to be a little bit easy actually to do it properly. Oh, I was gonna say something. Oh, I need it. I need to just. It's just a tiny bit. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I keep doing it too much, man. I'm trying to extend it just slightly. Oh, it's not good enough, no, because my angle when I'm sliding is just not great there. That's okay. That's good. I'll keep this going. Oh my god. Okay, Jesus Christ. I was about to spin it. Oh, this is gonna be a good one, but it's just not. Oh my god, no. It's so close. It's so close. 260. I need 261. It's not even 1,000 points. It's like less than 1,000 points that I need. For God's sake, man. I knew that was a good run as well when I was doing it. I knew it. I knew it. It just means that it's very, very close for me to complete it. It's so close, man. It's so damn close. Okay, well, I took a little break, and now I'm back again. I feel like it's good, though. Just take a little break every now and then. Yeah, you just hop off. Went off, and I got a little bit of food. Now I'm back. Let's try and squeeze it out at the very, very end, now that I'm back. Imagine. A little break helped me so much. Could you imagine? I just go back and I do it first time. I'm trying to manifest it. So... I'm going too fast. Yeah, I might need to, like, warm up again. I might need to warm up again just a little bit, but it's fine. I feel like I might have underestimated this. It's not even, like, that hard. It's just having to, like, link everything perfectly. That's the thing. And honestly, I wanted to do it for today's video, but I just feel like it's, it might honestly just not happen. It might just not happen. As much as I want to, having recordings that are like 3 hours long, I don't think I can be bothered with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I feel like I might put this one on the back burner. Not for good. And I'm not doing it so I can not do it at all. It's just I'm doing it just so I don't have to force myself to try and do it for this video. I mean, I've improved a lot, obviously. I know runs and I know how to do this like a lot more efficiently now. You know, but it just does not feel like I've got it in me to do it in today's video. Yeah, I don't know if this was happening. It kind of sucks because I really wanted to do one of these, like, hard ones just for today's video, but I guess if it doesn't want to happen, it doesn't want to happen, you know? It's failed. Yeah, I might just call it, honestly. Like I said, I've shown improvement and obviously I've done better than, like, what I've had before. Like, drastically better. And, like, I'm off by, like, 300 points. So it's not like I'm gonna struggle to complete this. It just looks like it's gonna take a little while. Like I said, to record it very specifically for this video, it's gonna be, like, kind of bad. Also, this video is already gonna be late. I know. Because I'm recording it and uploading it on the same day. So as you're watching this video, I've recorded this kind of earlier today. So I feel like this video is gonna go out probably later in the evening. Which I don't really mind. But I'm just saying. Regardless, I think... as I'm gonna do one last push at this. Try to complete this. And I'll leave it there for today's video. I can already see that I have less points than what I should have when I'm here. Like, it's mad. Like, I kind of figured out how many points I really need to be able to securely be getting this, if that makes sense. So, like, I need to have more points here. I think at the end, I should really start transitioning for the final corner when I'm at about, like, 200k. So like here, I should transition about now. But it just looks like I'm a little bit too late. So even this run, even though it's not a bad run, it's just not enough. 256. Yeah. God. Okay. You know what? That's it. I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm going to obviously continue at my own time to try and beat these. I mean, eventually I'll get it done because that's just how it is. But just for the sake of me not having to record like 5-hour long video and then editing it down, I feel like it's just better for my mental health to not do that. So for today, I'm gonna call it there. I think this will be the actual last run that I'll end up doing for the video. So let's just finish this one off. We'll see how many points we can squeeze out of this one as well, but don't expect anything nuts. It's actually not even that bad. I'll run this one. It's quite decent. Yeah, it's not even gonna let me rewind. Boring game. You're boring. You're very, very boring. Boom. There you go. I would have done it. Alright. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Yeah. Top 10 in the world is pretty legit. I'm actually very, very happy with that. So, yeah. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you for watching, everyone. And I guess we'll see you guys later. Goodbye.